Why on earth? This person triggers me a lot. And I used to just block people in my Facebook if they trigger something in me. But now I actually ask myself why. Or they remind me of a theme or a situation that I still need to heal. I am not gonna lie that it made me feel good. As a matter of fact, I meditate every day, almost every day. But when I got triggered, it made me go into low frequency. I was a little bit angry. When we get triggered, we get a little bit into, not in a good alignment. I didn't like that part of this experience. That's why I'm sharing this with you. Hi, it's me, Donalis. Today I'm going to share with you what happened. Not my proudest moment. I'm kind of embarrassed sharing this with you, but I know that somewhere in this world, maybe one of you there is having an exact experience at the moment. When we are being triggered from social media, and when our friends or loved ones post something, it made us feel less than positive inside. So this was the funny situation why I got triggered. This person that I know for a long time posted something like a picture of someone else, not being healthy. And he said his opinion about fat men or overweight people, blah blah blah. It triggered me. And you know what? He's not even the person that I'm annoyed with. It triggered my memory with this past friend of mine who I tried to help, like with not necessarily with going to therapy, but I was helping him with his childhood trauma because I can see myself in him, self-sabotaging, like the feeling of not enough. We both have abandonment issues. I was really disappointed with this friend because I tried my best to help him heal those wounds. At the same time, I was disappointed with myself because after 3 years, I talked to him and I thought that he changed. He's still angry inside, and you can tell when a person is angry when they're very reactive. Like they get angry, you just say something like a word with them and it triggers something in them, and they become either confrontational, or they become argumentative, or they become defensive. So people like this have unhealed wounds. This past person, when I tried to examine myself, why am I angry with this person? Why does he trigger me? I discovered he reminds me of myself when I was in college. That why do I study all these subjects that I'm good at and not pharmacology? I failed it, I think, twice. It's very interesting to me why I did not study it. But isn't it that we have to focus more on the things that we're not good at? I mean, when I was in college, I didn't realize that. I studied more on the things that I was good at. And it made me so angry because it reminds me of my friend. He's so into physicality, like the superficial, goes to the gym 3 times a week. And he almost looks down at people who doesn't do it. It's like they minimize other people's reality, like those who doesn't exercise, and he thinks that he's better. I felt like, why do you spend so much time with your body when you have failed relationships? You can't have a proper relationship with a partner. Isn't it that you're supposed to study more on your personal development? You already have like perfect abs, perfect muscles, no fats in your body. And how come you haven't done your personal development journey yet? It made me angry with myself that when I was in college, I knew back then that I was not good with memorizing all these medicines. And so my trigger was actually not about the person. My trigger was actually about myself when I was not yet educated with personal development, and that when you're aware and you study yourself, you become better, more evolved human being when you're not afraid to study your weaknesses. Like for me, my weakness is endurance. I've been to the gym now for 2 years and I'm still not in my ideal weight. I want to be like at least 62 kilograms for my age and my heights, but I'm still not there. And I get so frustrated, right? So I still am doing the endurance thing because I'm not good at it. But then again, I get frustrated with people who were like me before. Why don't I put more effort to the things that I am not good at? I am just, I guess, frustrated that I'm not there yet. And it's so true that other people are our mirrors. We get annoyed with people and it's not really that they're the reason why. They trigger us. Like me, I got triggered with this person who, posted an overweight person on Facebook. And it makes me feel like he is minimizing me. And when in reality, it has nothing to do with that person who posted it. The reality is that I got triggered because I haven't healed that part of myself. And that's the blessing of being aware, or when you get triggered almost every day with the same exact theme. Have you ever studied why? It reminds you that you're not good at relationships. You're not good at being a parent. Why does it trigger you? Maybe we stop and reflect that maybe these triggers are blessings. That means it's like a red flag that we should focus on. Maybe it's time to change the pattern or to evolve. I guess my bottom line for this vlog is that, those triggers, those people who rub us the wrong way, it's a blessing in disguise to make you aware why, to make us question why does this theme trigger me? Why does this situation trigger me? Or this person trigger me whenever he says or she says you need to forgive people who gave you pain. Makes us angry sometimes, when people tell us what we need to do. Why on earth this person triggers me a lot, And I used to just block people in my Facebook if they trigger something in me. But now I actually ask myself why. Are they really the reason? Or they remind me of something? Or they remind me of a theme or a situation that I still need to heal? It's a thought. I hope I gave you something to think about today, a gold nugget for some of you, and hope to see you again next time on my vlogs. Mwah.